Athletic Bilbao, 0. Manchester United, 3. Vamos a la final. Vamos a la final en Bilbao. Listen, I'm over the moon right now. Emotions are high, extremely high. How high? High. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Listen, boy, oh boy, oh boy, this football club, man, oh man, will take you through all sorts of emotions, all sorts of ups and downs, highs and lows. Like, oh my God. To think that we are 14th, 15th, wherever we are in the Premier League, and that we have 1 foot in the final is insane. I told you this reminds me of the 16-17 season where the league was done and dusted. There was nothing for us to gain in the league. Mourinho was in charge, and we were fully going for that Europa League final. And remember, in 16-17, if I'm not mistaken, in the semis, we played, was it Saint Etienne or was it Celta Vigo? Hold on a minute. I've got to research that. Man United, Celta Vigo. It was the semi-finals. Oh my days. I cannot believe it. Do you see the similarities? 16-17, Man United beat Celta Vigo to go to the Europa League final. 2024-2025, Man United beat Athletic Bilbao to go to the final. I don't care. We're already through. I've said it. We've got 1 foot in the final already. Might as well say it. We're through to the final. United beat a Spanish team in 16-17. United are about to beat another Spanish team for the final. It's written. It is written. Who was the coach? Mourinho. Where was he from? Portugal. Who's the coach right now? Amorim. Where's he from? Portugal. I mean, come on. It is written, people. We are winning this Europa League. I told you guys, when we beat Lyon outside of Old Trafford, I stood there and I said, the quest for the Europa League is on. I told you guys. Look at us now. What a professional performance. It wasn't the best of performances. I have to stress that. But it was a professional performance from the 20th minute, 25 onwards till the end. Now listen, we started the game off in very United fashion. Struggling to keep the ball, couldn't put 3-4 passes together, losing the ball very, very cheaply. Manuel Ugarte lost the ball about 5-6 times in 25 minutes. Because I remember watching the clock when he lost the ball for like the 6th time. We were all over the place. The fans were loud. The Bilbao fans were loud. They were applying pressure. Bilbao was playing well. They had that one chance from Berenguer, which was saved very well by Onana. But we weathered the storm, man. We weathered the storm and we stuck to the plan. Now listen, I've got my qualms with all of these players, or some of them. I've got my differences with people about some of these players, but today, credit has to be given where it's due. I'll still be fair and I'll criticize where needed, but today that was a professional performance from the team. That was a very good professional performance. Now listen, the way we scored our first goal, I think the first goal that we scored actually was disallowed because it was Garnacho was offside. Bruno Fernandes played the ball into him, but just as Bruno played it in, Garnacho was offside. And that's what Garnacho has to improve on, those little decisions, to know when you're offside, because you have to know. You can't always say, he didn't know he was offside. Sometimes you can look at the line where you're at and you can see that you're offside. So I think Garnacho has to do better there. So we scored the first one, but it's disallowed. So I'm like, okay, maybe the next one. And then Harry Maguire, you've been lying to us. You've been lying to everybody supporting this team and wearing this badge as fans. Because you're not a central defender. No, you're a striker. And as of tonight, we found out that you're a winger. Please tell me what the difference is between what Yamal done yesterday and what Harry Maguire done today. Because both of them were on the right wing. Both of them chopped it back. Both of them crossed the ball in. Well, Lamine Yamal took a shot. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Lamine Yamal took the shot. Harry Maguire put the cross in. But listen, close enough. Harry Maguire, what are you? Please tell us, what are you? Harry Maguire puts in a wonderful cross, yeah, after spinning Vivian around, chopped it back to his left, then boom, back out to his right, puts the cross in. Ugarte gets the flick on. Who's at the back post? Casemiro. 1-0. And at that moment, I'm in my living room going crazy. I'm like, oh, yes. I'm like, yes. Yes. Lovely, lovely move from Man United. And at that point, like I said, I'm thinking, this could be possible here. This could be a thing. Then, in my opinion, this is what changed the game completely. A cross gets put in by Mazraoui. Højlund was about to have a tap in, let's be honest. If Højlund didn't get pulled back by the defender, and I think it was Vivian, if he didn't get pulled back by Vivian, I think Højlund would have gotten a tap in, and that would have been 2-0. He gets pulled and held back by Vivian. Højlund goes down in the box. It takes a while for the referee to get sent to the screen to have a look. He does have a look. He gives the penalty and he gives a red card. And at that moment, the stadium goes absolutely bonkers. Bilbao fans did not agree at all, one bit, with that decision. Now, I'll be honest. I'm taking the red card all day long. He gave the red card, fair enough, innit? We'll take it as United fans. But neutrally speaking, was it really a red card? I don't think so. You can give a yellow because you've already given the penalty. So you've already penalized the team by awarding a penalty to the opposition. A red card on top of that, in my opinion, that was a bit harsh. In my opinion, if I look at it from a neutral perspective, but as a United fan, I'm not going to lose sleep over that. I'll be honest. So it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. Bruno Fernandes steps up. Never in doubt, just like Joshua Zirkzee put on his Instagram story, never in doubt. You could put your house on the fact that Bruno Fernandes will always score a penalty in crucial moments. Bruno Fernandes, muito obrigado. Then United completely turn up. They completely turn up. I don't know where this move came from. A lovely move from United. Vertical ball played into Ugarte. Ugarte gives the flick on with his heel through to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, calm as ever, slots it in 3-0. And at that moment, I'm going crazy. I am going absolutely berserk in my living room. I'm screaming the whole house down. The people that live with me are shouting the place down as well. Aaron, be quiet. Stop screaming. Stop shouting. Listen, it's United. It's not me. It's United. It's not me. So, yeah, 3-0. And it could have been more because Mazraoui, after a set piece from United, absolutely rattles the crossbar after a missile. Absolute missile with his left foot. Is it missile? Missile? I might have gotten the pronunciation wrong. Anyway, an absolute rifle of a shot from Mazraoui crashes on the crossbar. And whoa, I was like, okay, this could have ended up 4-0 in the first half. Now, the second half, there's nothing really much to say about it. There could have been another shout there was a shout for another penalty. In my opinion, that was more of a penalty than the Højlund situation in the first half because the defender, and I can't remember who it was exactly, clearly clips Garnacho. Clearly clips him. So for me, that could have been a penalty as well. But I think the referee was reading the room a little bit and he was like, I gave the penalty in the first half. The fans went crazy, started bringing out the white handkerchiefs. And you know what that means in Spain when you bring out the white handkerchiefs? Yeah. Anyway, he didn't want to give a second penalty, which, is understandable. And at that point, United are up 3-0, so do they really care? Nah, probably not. Probably not like that. Had a couple of chances in the second half as well, could have made it 4. I would have liked us to make it 4-0 because that would have truly given us some space to breathe and, be proper confident to go into that second leg. Because I'll tell you what, after what happened against Lyon, the worst thing that could happen at Old Trafford is to concede early. If United concede early in that second leg, that opens up the game for Bilbao to do a madness. Now, bearing in mind, we've limited them to close to nothing today, and they've done well at that defense. We'll talk about them in a minute. But you have to be careful. Can't be too complacent. Can't be too happy because, like I said, anything can happen in football. And with a defense as shaky as United's, stuff can happen. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they're going to concede 3 or maybe 4, but stuff can happen. So United need to be alert. They need to be very careful, very concentrated, and approach this game, the second leg, the same way they approached the first leg. Concentration, 1,000% of it. 1,000%. Now, to the defense, I've got to give them credit. Dogu, left wing back. The 3 centre-backs, Euro, Maguire, Lindelof. Lindelof was a bit shaky in the first half. Lost the ball. Williams was through on goal. Luckily, the other defence teammates of Lindelof done their job to recover properly. But overall, I thought the defence was very solid. Even when they went down to 10 men towards the end, Bilbao tried to push for more goals and they tried to push for at least one of them. I think the defence done really well because on another day, United shiver, United get nervous, and then we concede 1, and all of a sudden it's game on for the second leg. But they done really well to keep that clean sheet. Onana had close to nothing to do apart from that save in the first half from Berenguer. There was nothing that Bilbao did, So like I said, Dogu, the back 3 or the 3 central defenders of Dogu, Lindelof, Maguire, and the right wing back, which was Mazraoui. They done really, really well to keep that front line of Bilbao quiet, because before the game, the talk is about, yes, Sunset is out with a suspension or injured, I think. He's not playing, but they still have the Williams brothers. They still have Iñaki on the right-hand side. They still have Nico Williams on the left-hand side. So they are dangerous players, but credit to that defense for keeping both of them quiet. They done absolutely nothing today. And even the striker that played up front, Marouane, he didn't do anything. So credit to United for keeping all 3 of them, keeping them quiet. Moving into midfield, listen, I'm not going to say no names, but that quote that came out about Casemiro, leave the football before the football leaves you. Yeah, that quote needs to be deleted now, because Casemiro was absolutely outstanding today. And I don't know what it is, but when we play in Europe, Thursday nights, European nights, Casemiro turns into a different player. That's when he shows all of his experience. That's where he leads by example, not just by talking to his teammates, because a couple of times I saw him, talk to his teammates, sometimes telling them off. Not just by doing that, but also by leading with the passing. His passing today was excellent. The recoveries were excellent. Shielding the ball when needed, it was excellent. Even a goal threat going forward. That header onto the post from the corner kick. Like, Casemiro was everywhere today, commanding that midfield. Who said he can't be a 6? Who said his legs are done? Who said his legs were finished? Who said his legs were gone? Casemiro, muito obrigado, irmão. Muito obrigado, irmão. Because that was outstanding. Honestly, man, I haven't seen this Casemiro in a very long time. The last time I seen him play like that was when United played against Lyon. That's the last time he put in that level of performance. And that is what Casemiro looked like when he played for Real Madrid. Showing all of his experience, showing all of his know-how, knowing how to handle these type of moments. He's played in so many stadiums before where the crowd is against you. Casemiro has been there, done that. So he knows, and he transmitted all of that energy to his teammates. So full credit to Casemiro. Full credit. If United win this Europa League, it will be largely down to him and his contribution. Honestly, Casemiro, hats off, my friend. Hats off. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, listen, I've had my differences with people about him. I've had heavy criticism about Bruno Fernandes, I've had heavy criticism, on Bruno Fernandes this season. But credit where it's due. 2 extremely, extremely important goals today. And the performance from Bruno Fernandes today, professional. Didn't waste no balls. Didn't waste no passes. No Hollywood balls. No Hollywood passes. Keeping it simple. Keeping it concise. Keeping it, professional. That's what I like to see from Bruno Fernandes. The composure, the temperament, didn't lose his head, because Bruno Fernandes sometimes can lose his mind and then his emotions take over and he tends to not perform well. Today, there was none of that. There was none of it. Absolutely outstanding performance from Bruno Fernandes. And this is what I want to see from a captain. This is what I want to see from a captain. Listen, nothing to say, nothing negative to say about Bruno Fernandes. Honestly, man, that was wonderful. That was absolutely wonderful. Who else played in midfield? Ugarte, I have to say that was, despite the flick and the assist that ended up being for Bruno's goal, I have to say the first 20 minutes were shocking. The amount of balls he was losing, simple passes, honestly, simple passes, just losing them. There's a reason why Luis Enrique got rid of him at PSG. And I don't want to put him down too much, because in the end, he ended up having a decent performance. But yeah, you can see why we need to upgrade in that position, because Ugarte, for a full season, it's not going to cut it. It's not going to be enough, because you will come up against teams that will be way better than Bilbao were today. And when you lose the ball, today it was Bilbao, and Williams was wasteful. Marwan was wasteful. Iñaki Williams, his brother, was wasteful as well. But you do this in the Champions League next season against some of the best teams, you will get punished. So we need an upgrade when it comes to Ugarte. So that performance wasn't the best. I'm not going to lie. Garnacho, same thing. The only thing I'll give him credit for today was he won a lot of fouls, put himself about, but the decision-making was still... there was something missing, holding onto the ball too much when he should have played a pass to make the attack go faster. Decision-making not the best. Shooting from impossible angles when it's going to get blocked anyway. Like the same stuff that we keep seeing from Garnacho, to be honest. So, decent performance. Højlund, decent performance. It wasn't the best. This is what we see from him every game, but decent performance. Should have had a tap-in, but obviously he won the penalty. Apart from that, man, honestly, the subs came on, done well as well. I think Mason Mount won a lot of fouls. De Ligt secured that back line. It was very, very good to see Ahmad back in the squad. He got a few minutes as well, showed his class, showed his quality as soon as he came on. Listen, it's good to see the guys get this win. Huge, huge win for the second leg, the return fixture at Old Trafford, which I will be at, of course. What do you mean? And listen, I've looked at tickets. I've looked at tickets. I've looked at hotels for Bilbao, and it's not looking good. It is not looking good. The prices are extortionate. So unless I get some kind of sponsor to go, unfortunately, I'm going to have to sit this one out, because hotel prices are ridiculous, mate. Oh my God. So yeah, let's see what happens in it. Let's see what happens. Last year during the Euros, I never expected to be called up last minute to go to Munich, even though I was in Germany already, which made things a bit easier. I never expected to get the call up to go to Germany, to go to Munich to watch a semi-final of a Europe. So I ended up being on a coach for like 6-8 hours, So who knows? Maybe I might get another last minute call up and we might be on our way to Bilbao. You never know. But listen, let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you made it till the end of this video, go in the comment section and type in 1 foot in the final. Anyway, people, like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. It's Road to 20K, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.